Hollywood and it's evident. I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And before we get into this video, y'all make sure that y'all vote for your Orlando Magic to make the NBA All-Star Game. We got Franz, we got Paolo, we got Tristan, we got Jalen, and we got Cole. Regardless if Franz and Paolo are injured, guess what? We are not a robot. Submit those votes and make sure that your votes are in, because, man, we need these guys. We need to make sure these guys, all of them, if obviously, we know we can't have all of our guys make it, but we want the most of our guys to make it, right? Especially Paolo and Franz, even if they're injured. So you can't call yourself a real fan if you do not put in your vote for Franz and Paolo Banchero to be at that All-Star game. Now, without further ado, we got Magic basketball to talk about, baby. My name is Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Thank you for tuning in to the Fannattics show live. This is pre-game Magic basketball. We got the Utah Jazz visiting your Orlando Magic, coming to the wonderful Kia Center. Man, Orlando, we are hype, right? We played a great game. Who did we play last? Toronto, right? Yeah, we played a phenomenal game against Toronto. Of course, Jalen Suggs, sad injury. Thankfully, in lighter news, it was just back spasms, at least from what they've released as of right now. It was just back spasms. But let's dive into this video, man. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Before we get into anything on this channel, we gotta clap the clipboard. And I know we're late this channel because we had the All-Star voting. We're pretty hype about this game. But let's get into some Magic basketball, baby. Y'all say the line with me, and action. It's time to talk Magic basketball. And we got the Utah Jazz, baby. We got the Utah Jazz. Make sure to vote your Orlando Magic for the All-Star game. Utah coming into the Kia Center. Now, I get it. Utah is that team that... Are they a big threat? We're going to find out right now, because we don't lie on this channel. We just use facts. Utah is the 14th team in the Western Conference. Utah has 7 wins, tied with the Hornets, with the third worst record in the league. Not even going to hold you. They have a better record than the Hornets, so they're the 4th worst team in the league. Magic fans, we lose this game. I don't know what we gonna talk about. Because at the end of the day, if we lose this game, ain't no way we lose this game. Number one, ain't no way we lose this game. I'm gonna say it right now. I get it. It's 10:32 the day before. I usually do these pre-games the day of. I like to do the day of. It's the gist. And if we lose, I'm never doing a pre-game, not day of, ever again. We're marking that, keeping it in stone. But this Utah game is one of those games that I've talked about throughout the entire month of November. We had them. It was games in which we had to win. Marquee December is over. Marquee December, where every single game was against a culture team in terms of the Knicks, the Nets, the Heat, the Celtics, the Suns with KD at the time. They didn't have KD when they played us, but they still had Booker. They still have, I think, Bradley Beal, and we managed to win that game, which nobody thought we would, because that was the game where we were really empty-handed, and then we surprised Miami with a comeback. Yeah, Miami beat us by 1 point with a Tyler Hero lucky. I'm not gonna say lucky shot. It was just a Tyler Hero shot. It was just a great moment, great play shot, but we lost by that bucket. and it was a Heat comeback. We were up by like 20 something that game. We lost. I'm not gonna hold you. It's definitely a insane thing that's going on in Miami. I'm not even gonna hold you. Excuse me. In Florida, general, because Jimmy Butler is now not going to be a part of the Heat anymore. He's having that whole saga. The Magic are the injury school bus going around with the like. It's I wanted to say. It seems like we literally are. Our tour bus is the ambulance, bro. No funny. No funny. Our tour bus is the ambulance. We don't fly Southwest. We don't fly Delta. We go in the ambulances everywhere because we need all the security on deck, all the equipment on deck. Because we know being a Magic player, you got to sign up for the injury roller coaster. Because this is tough. Mo Wagner out for the season. Franz torn oblique. Paolo torn oblique. You have two, and then Jalen Suggs with back spasms now. You have all of our guys practically out. You have our key guys out, our spark plugs out, but yet you have guys like Tristan the Silva, which again, his name should be Tristan the Sniper. He was just sniping last game, for those who didn't know. 25 points. Tristan the Sniper. It was pretty sick. Like, sniper sick. But can he do it multiple times? Can he keep this up? Can he get better? We will find out, right? It starts off with games like this against Utah, where these are those confidence boost games. We should not lose this game. And if we lose this game, it's a problem. These are the games that are going to matter in April, in March, when we're competing for that playoff spot, regardless of who we have. If we have Franz, if we have Paolo, hopefully. But seeing as Paolo's on the recovery process and supposedly we're just waiting any second now to hear Paolo Banchero's active again. But until then, first we're voting him for the All-Star game for what he did this season regardless before the injury. Same thing with Franz. But to have Paolo come back, to then eventually have a Franz come back and still make a playoff run and still be able to reach the goal, which was make it out the first round this year, not wait till next year, not say the injury bugs got us, not make all the excuses that we can, actually make a deep run in terms of a second round, if not maybe Eastern Conference Finals. Who knows? You never know with this team. You never know with the NBA. It starts off with these games against Utah where the matchups are simple. Even though, yes, we don't have Paolo, we don't have Franz, we are still the 4th seed in the NBA Eastern Conference. We are playing the 4th worst team in the league. We should not have an issue with closing this game out. And it's at home. If it was at Utah, I'd be like, okay, any given Sunday, right? But the fact that it is at the Kia Center, there's no way we're losing at home. I'll bet the house that we're not losing at home. Don't do that, though. Do not listen to anything that I say. Everything I say on here is not to be used in a court of law. Because, yeah, y'all do what y'all want with y'all bread. Do not spend it based off of any stupidities that I say or any predictions, because, quote unquote, my boy, one of my best friends, Trey, he has this saying, because I had like this cold spell for a couple years where every single team that I wanted to win any title, any championship would lose. Any game I would go to, the team would lose. Now, thankfully, my like curse is broken, but he would just always tell me like, you're a wizard, right? It would just be trolling. So if we lose, I swear, but these are one of those moments I would bet the house that we are not. Again, don't bet your house, but these are the moments I would bet my house that we are not losing to the Utah Jazz. No way, at the Kia Center. You already know. Wow. I can't believe we're already in January. To think less than a month away from the 5K, I'm going to definitely be involved in that. I'm going to run it. I'm going to try to run as much as I can, if not walk it all. But we're going to finish it. We're going to get that medal. We're going to show it off on the channel. I'm excited for that. I'm going to try to vlog the process. If not, we're just going to enjoy it. That day is the Royal Rumble, February 1st. It's going to be an insane day for me, but I'm definitely going to be in Orlando. Gotta go to Orlando. Gotta be a part of that 5K. Gotta get that medal. But man, Magic, Utah, Jazz, Orlando. Jazz visiting Orlando. Jazz at the Kia Center. Special game time, 6:30. Not 7, not 7:30, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, Sunday, January 5th. Man, Magic fans, if there was any button that I had to be like Charles Barkley and guarantee, I would click it right now, because this game is practically over. This game, we got it in the bag. This game, if we come out with the confidence that we've had and with the poise that we've had, I don't see a team like the Utah Jazz being able to stop us. I really hope we do. I hope we don't just start chucking up threes. I hope we just cut it in the lane and truly just dissect them and play the best defense possible. But man, y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, hitting you with a late 10:30 p.m. pregame day before. If we lose, I am never doing a pregame the day before. But y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Had to get this out there for y'all. Make sure to vote for your Orlando. I'm telling you right now, vote for your Orlando Magic All-Stars. Vote for your Orlando Magic All-Stars. Y'all already know, it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Positive message for the day. Make sure to hug somebody today. Make sure to, there's a lot of times, I had a conversation with one of my best friends, and I was telling her, like, you know, sometimes the best thing that I would need is just a hug. And I feel like I don't really hug my family like that, but let alone just people. And I'm like, you know, sometimes like a hug would do a lot. Like, you know, a hug would just be what I would need. And that's just me personally. I could imagine anybody else. So my challenge for y'all today, my positive message for today would be hug somebody today. Hug somebody, whether it's your family member, whether it's your parents, whether it's your brothers, your sisters, whether it's your friends, whether it's a stranger. Just hug somebody and be like, I'm just trying to spread some awareness today that everybody should get a hug. You know, everybody should be hugged at least once a day. I feel like if you're hugged, you know, I think like a true, genuine hug, you know, and not no AO type of things either. Like just a true, genuine hug, you know, I think ain't even gonna hold you. It'll heal a lot in this world. It'll heal a lot of damage that I think has been done in this world. And yeah, it might be a simple hug, but try it out for yourself. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. Like always, that's a wrap. Hollywood, and it's evident I am just a Magic fan. Old Town, I'ma represent. Taking charge, go commando. Now we living in Miami, but you know I rep Orlando. Oak Ridge, yeah, it lives in me. Walking down the road, passing by OBT. 407 every day, it stay on repeat. Blue in my blood, ain't no stopping me.